What's it like to be in the middle of the sky with the parachute on your back while you stare directly at death? The panic, the horror, and the helplessness of the situation, your brain racking all the possible ways you can help yourself while the wind tears your skin, and all you can feel is the gravity pulling you down and your heart beating in your ears. That's exactly what happened to Vince Reffitt, one of Dubai's jetmen whose flights over the world's tallest building and beside a jumbo jet with engines strapped to his back stunned internet spectators, died in November 2020 while practicing in the Arabian Sheikdom's deserts, according to his organization. Vincent Reffitt, 36, of Annecy, France, was killed during the training, according to Jetman Dubai. The organization provided no further details, but stated that it was working closely with all relevant authorities. Vince was a talented athlete and a much-loved and respected member of our team, the team stated in a statement. Our thoughts and prayers are with his family and all those who knew and worked with him. The incident was not immediately acknowledged by Dubai police either. The General Civil Aviation Authority of the United Arab Emirates, which examines all aviation incidents in the Federation of 7 Sheikdoms, did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The 36-year-old's flights over the Gulf City seafront and the Alps went viral. Investigators from the General Civil Aviation Authority of the United Arab Emirates stated that Vincent Reffitt did not use his parachute in the fall during a training flight in the Sheikdom's desert, but provided no further explanation. The investigators described Reffitt as an experienced professional skydiver and jetwing pilot, and claimed video from the November 17th incident appeared to show him lose control and flip 800 feet off the ground. Backflips like this are usual when wearing wings and are recoverable if the pilot thrusts forward during the flip, according to the report. Reffitt has come out of those flips before, but at higher altitudes. The risks of the 800 feet hover were discussed during the pre-flight briefing, and as a risk mitigation, it was decided to abort the flight and to deploy the Pyro rocket emergency parachute should the jet wing become uncontrollable, according to the investigation report. The investigation could not determine why the pilot did not choose the mitigation action. The parachute only deployed after he fell to the ground, according to a video from a camera attached to his helmet. Prior to it, his hands moved as if he was about to get back into a hover, according to the report. According to investigators, the jet wing had no mechanical issues before or during the flight. According to the article, the training flight would imitate a ground takeoff, a triangular flight, and a jet-powered landing on an 800-foot platform. A helicopter at that altitude was supposed to replicate the platform, but there was no evidence that it played a role in the crash. Vince Reffitt became well known for his flights with Jetman Dubai, which was founded by Swiss pilot Yves Rossi, also known as Jetman himself. Rossi's gear enables the group's pilots to fly at speeds of up to 250 miles per hour. He previously won gold medals as a free-flying skydiver on a team and as an extreme athlete sponsored by Red Bull. His parents were also skydivers, so adrenaline rushes were in his blood. Reffitt's escapades frequently became popular on social media. Between 2004 and 2009, he and Soul Flyer's partner in crime, Frederick Fugen, dominated the sport, forming and becoming proficient base jumpers and wingsuit flyers. Reffitt and Fugen were the first people other than Yves Rossi pilots to fly the Jetman Jetwing in 2015, and have been the primary showcase pilots ever since. He soared in jets, leaped from the Burj Khalifa, and shot the gap at China's iconic Heaven's Gate. Only a few people in history have experienced what this exceptional man has. I believe that if you dream big and love what you do, everything is possible, Reffitt was quoted as saying. Agnes, Reffitt's wife of 3 years, survives him. Regardless of the manner in which he died, Reffitt lived a life that few could even dream of. He made his first solo jump in 2000, the son of veteran skydivers, and went on to become a world champion in free flying, a team skydiving event that includes vertical body rotations and far faster speeds than typical belly-down freefall. The jetmen have flown past the Burj Khalifa and other landmarks in Dubai under the X Dubai brand, which is affiliated with Dubai's Crown Prince, Sheikh Hamdan bin Muhammad bin Rashid Al Maktoum. Refit and Rossi famously flew alongside an Emirates Airbus A380 double-decker airliner over Dubai in 2015. Refit had established a world record by base jumping off the Burj Khalifa, the world's highest structure at 2,716 feet in Dubai. The term base stands for building, antenna, span, and earth. Vincent Refit was a professional skydiver. He had 17,000 parachute jumps and 1,400 base jumps under his belt. In 2002, he began wingsuit flying. He was a parachute instructor, jetman pilot, licensed private pilot, wind tunnel instructor, 1,000 hours total, and speed riding pioneer and trainer. However, the general public in Dubai became acquainted with Refit as a member of Jetman Dubai. Yves Rossi, a Swiss adventurer, formed the organization. According to other sources, he was a protege of the daredevil Yves Rossi, who was the first person that used a 4-engine carbon Kevlar wing strapped to their backs. CNN reports that the wingsuit is powered by 4 mini-jet engines. Furthermore, it enables pilots to regulate rotations around the yaw axis at 0 speeds. Pilots are capable of hovering, stopping, turning, and maneuvering, as well as conducting rolls and loops. The wings have a range of 30 miles, a top speed of over 248 miles per hour, and a maximum altitude of 20,000 feet. Refit took off from the ground in Dubai in February 2020, rather than from a helicopter or a very tall building like in prior flights. This was the first ground descent. A new computerized stabilization system that allowed for hovering flight allowed for this to happen. Refit's top speed was reported to be 150 miles per hour, with the wingsuit reaching an altitude of 6,000 feet. He landed safely by using a parachute. Prior to his death, Refit told the press media about the benefits of the jetpack. It's the sensation of freedom. Already, when I'm skydiving, I have this feeling of freedom. I can pretty much go where I want, but always going down, Refit said in 2006. With this machine, I can fly like a bird. The same machine that he was strapped to when he fell to his death. His death raised a lot of questions that are still unanswered even today after 3 years of his death. Where did his corpse go? Why did nobody even try to recover it? Most of all, why did everyone refuse to acknowledge his death? Or even look into it and see if there were any loopholes or problems? Was there a bigger reason for his death? What part of the machine failed exactly? Was it a cover-up for a mistake? What was this unfortunate accident? Was it even really an accident? And furthermore, the lingering question on everybody's mind: what really happened?